Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished faculty, administrators, friends, parents, and younger siblings who just had to come to this. Welcome and thank you for joining us here at the graduation of the Warsaw Central School class of 2014. I want to start off by saying what an honor it is to be standing here today with this opportunity to represent my fellow classmates. When I was first told that I was valedictorian, my first thought was, are you serious? I beat Laurel and Leah? There must be some mistake. My next thought was, great, I have to write a speech. Now, I hardly do any sort of public speaking. In fact, I try to stay away from it altogether. So, to prepare for this speech, I had to do a little research. I found that, according to most studies, a person's number one fear is public speaking. Number two is death. Death is number two. Does that sound right? That means for the average person, if you go to a funeral, you're better off in the casket than doing the eulogy. Some of the older members of the audience here, you may recognize that from earlier Jerry Seinfeld stand-up routine. Yes, fear is something we will all encounter after we leave here today, especially all those who are going into the service. We aren't going to be the top dogs anymore. We will be going on to live our own lives, and many of us will probably never see each other again. Mom and Dad won't be there anymore to wake us up in the morning and pack our lunches. I know, guys, I'm scared too. But we must learn to become independent adults and learn how to take care of ourselves. As my girl Haley Williams of Paramore says, don't go crying to your mama when you're all alone in the real world. Yes, unfortunately, success is not handed on a silver platter in the real world, and we will all have to work to reach our goals. It's a whole new world out there, and at times it will be a struggle, and we will want to quit. But we must embrace the challenges ahead of us and take them as opportunities to prove our worth. Life's problems wouldn't be called hurdles if there wasn't a way to get over them. If there was one thing that I learned from playing sports over the years, it was how to overcome adversity. And actually, if you think about it, we've all been dealing with adversity since we entered high school 4 short years ago. Many of us did not know what to expect. We were introduced to a completely different environment where everyone was bigger than us, and the teachers actually expected us to do homework every night. For some, it seemed that these 4 short years dragged on, and for others, these 4 years seemed like 4 minutes. We learned what we loved to do, what we hated to do, what we were good at, and what should never be attempted again outside of high school. No matter how you look at it, however, these last few years helped shape us into the people we are here today. And if anything, we can at least leave here knowing who we are as individuals. Not everyone is going to be doctors and lawyers, but that doesn't matter. It is more important to do something that you want to do than something you should do. If everyone were doctors and lawyers, there would be no one to serve our country, to develop new technology, to take care of the young, and eventually our society would collapse. Now, I don't think it's fair to congratulate our class without including Madison Kruzak, who I was not fortunate enough to know very well while she was around. It's unknown what she may have accomplished over the years if she were here with us today. In fact, she may have even been in the spot talking to you now instead of me. And although she is no longer around, I feel that we all agree she's very much here today. Let her memory be a constant reminder that our lives are fragile, and we cannot take them for granted. Sometimes it's easy to forget how lucky we are. We will never know how much time we have left on Earth, so it's important to live our life to the fullest and do what we love to do. Dare to take risks, dare to be successful, and dare to be great. We will leave here today knowing that we have some idea about what we want to do with our lives, or maybe not at all, but that is why we must leave. Some of us will go off to college, some will go into the service, and some will enter the workforce. Each person here will find where they fit best in society. Now, there's a good chance that the majority of us will change our plans for what we want to do with our lives in the future, and many of us going off to college will end up changing majors after the first year. But that's fine. Who cares? Let this change happen. These next few years are where we will see the biggest changes of our lives. Don't be afraid, as this is a part of becoming who we are. Don't cry because we are done with high school. Be happy that we are beginning a new and hopefully very successful chapter of our lives. Besides, if you cry, I don't think Mr. Holmes is going to let you live it down. Go explore the world, try new things, meet new people, and then one day when I see you all again, hopefully we will have a lot of awesome stories to tell each other. I wish you all the best of luck in the future and have an awesome summer. Thank you very much, everyone, and congratulations to the class of 2014.